Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
A person of interest relative to the November 6, 2023 triple murder in South Spring, St. James, which tragically including 2 schoolboys among the victims, has been apprehended by the security force in what is being hailed of a display of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF diligence and commitment in tandem with support from law enforcement partners, and breakthrough was made in the pursuit of the person of interest on Friday. In a release, the police said from 3:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on Friday, a coordinated intelligence lead operation was carried out in Barrytown, St. James, which ended with the operation of the person of interest. The release said the details operation, a joint effort between the JCF and the Jamaican Defense Force, target a guest house in Barrytown. The police said a joint team of police security personnel swiftly entered the premises and conducted a comprehensive search, resulting in the person of interest being found and detained without any issue. The individual is now in police custody and is said to be contributing to the ongoing investigation relative to the triple murder. During the operation, a maintenance worker at the guest house was also detained. Pending further investigation, the police report. The release said the operation was executed with most professionalism, concluding without any incident. Amid national outrage at the incident, in which an individual sprayed a taxi with passengers with bullets from a high-power rifles, killing 2 primary school children. An adult who was said to have been the target of the attack. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave a directive to the security force that they must find him. Holness said persons in the community know who was the attackers, and the security force should make sure that he is found, as nothing less would be acceptable within the overall circumstances of the really disturbing development. A 46-year-old laborer was shot and killed by an unknown assailant in Claremont, St. Anne's on Saturday night. The deceased is Damian Johnson, otherwise called Bird. Birdman of Lightford District in Claremont reports are that about 9:30 p.m. residents heard explosion in the area and alerted the police. On their arrival, Johnson was seen with gunshot wounds. He was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. No motive as yet established for the gun attack. An elderly retired butcher who was charged with the chopping death of his 72-year-old wife at their home in Bagwalk, St. Catherine, has died in custody. Seal McDonald died in police custody sometime last week. The St. Catherine Parish Court was told on Thursday McDonald, who was said to be in his late 70s, suffered from several ailments, including mental illness. As a result of the development, the murder case relative to the death of his wife, Yvette McDonald, a retired nurse, was discontinued. The couple reside in Hazard Lane in Bagwalk, St. Catherine, up to the time of Yvette grisly murder. At about 2 a.m. on Saturday, April 15, 2023, the allegation was outlined by the police that Yvette reportedly went to use the bathroom at her house and was attacked and chopped multiple times by her husband. Resident alerted the police and McDonald was subsequently arrested and charged later. Dwayne Sharky Morrison, who was once considered as St. Elizabeth's most wanted figure at this committal hearing relative to a murder charge, pushed back until January 25, 2024. The development came when the case was mentioned in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on Thursday. Morris is charged with the murder of 34-year-old farmer Everton Spence in the parish last year. Prior to the start of the hearing, the clerk of court told the presiding judge that several statements relative to the case were not properly completed. Consequently, Morris was remanded in custody, resulted in him about to spend Christmas in a lockup. It is alleged that on September 9, 2022, Spence, a resident of Treasure Beach in the parish, was at home when a dispute developed between Morris and a female. During the dispute, Spence reportedly intervened, and Morris allegedly shot Spence multiple times before fleeing the scene, resulted in Spence's death. After several months on the run, Morris turned himself into the police on Friday, January 13, 2023, following a series of target security operations in Barbie Hall and surrounding communities in the parish. He was subsequently charged with Spence murder